Greetings to you all. Welcome to Class 10, Unit 4, Attic, Book Back Exercise Part 3. Dear children, already we have done till E section. Now we'll start from F section. Rearrange the words in the correct order to make meaningful sentences. So some jumbled words are given. We have to arrange it correctly. The words are as, I, healthy, are, you, am, as. And the answer is I am as healthy as you are. Second one, you are today put on new since is birthday dress the. And the answer goes like this. Since today is your birthday, put on the new dress. Third one, allergic, dogs, Rani, though, is, to, of, 6, she, them, has. Answer is, though Rani is allergic to dogs, she has 6 of them. Fourth one, speaks, Reuben, besides German languages too. Besides German, Reuben speaks 2 languages. Fifth one, loan, apply, you. If, for, you. Get, will, immediately, it. And the answer is, if you apply for a loan, you will get it immediately. Fine, children? Okay, moving on to nominalization. The term nominalization refers to the process of producing a noun from another part of speech by adding a derivational affix. A grammatical expression is turned into a noun phrase when we nominalize a sentence. For example, A part, after 1885, trade with Europe grew. This verb. See, grew is வளர்றத குறிக்குது. வளர்ச்சி. It means it's growing. Okay. Verb. ஒரு செயல். வினைச்சொல். B. After 1885, there was a growth in trade with Europe. Here, growth is used as noun form. In sentence B, we have used the word growth, which is the noun form of the verb grow, by adding the suffix th. Nominalization can be done in 3 different ways. This nominalization எப்படி பண்ணலாம்? First one is, we can add suffixes like mint, tion, sion, ness, ation, ity, al to verbs and adjectives. For example, admire, admiration, arrive, arrival, careless, carelessness, fail, failure, include, inclusion, intense, intensity, punish, punishment. Okay. The second way how to do. Some words are turned into nouns without any adding suffix. For example, bleed, blood, lose, loss, prove, proof, sell, sale, speak, speech. Okay. Next one. Third one is, some words do not undergo any change when they are used as nouns. For example, attempt. There is no change at all. Same thing. Attempt. Change. Change. Control. Control. Desire. Desire. Escape. Escape. Fine. Okay, moving on to G section. Write the noun forms of the following. Okay, your words are beautiful, breathe, enter, know, deafen, zealous, familiar, accept, and dangerous. Beautiful ku beauty. Breathe, breath. Enter, entrance. Know, knowledge. Deafen, deaf. Zealous, zeal. Familiar, familiarity. Accept, acceptance. Dangerous, danger. Okay. Now let's see some more examples. We have learnt how we derive noun forms from verbs and adjectives. Now let us transform complete sentences by converting verbs and adjectives into nouns. In this process, we nominalize them without changing the meaning of the given sentences. First one, he decided to turn down her request. So how will you change decided? He made a decision to turn down her request. Second one, the team members reviewed the matter. It helped them solve the problem. The review of the matter by the team members helped them solve the problem. Now moving H section. Complete the following sentences using the noun form of the words given in the bracket. The first one is, the boy had to give a proper dash for being late. And the bracket word is explain. The boy had to give a proper explanation for being late. Okay, second one, they could make dash about the future. Bracket word is predict. They could make prediction about the future. Third one, at one point in life, he had no dash but to trust his friend. At one point of time, he had no choice but to trust his friend. Fourth one, the monuments are to be preserved because of their historical dash. The bracket word is significant. Answer is, the monuments are to be preserved because of their historical significance. Fifth one, it is very difficult to work with so many dash. Bracket word is distract. It is very difficult to work with so many distractions. Fine, children? Okay, moving on to next section I. Rewrite the sentences nominalizing the underlined words. The first one has been done for you. Example, students work diligently to score well in exam. Answer is, students work with diligence to score well in exam. Now let's see the exercise. First one, we succeeded in our attempt. So how will you write? We got success in our attempt. Second one, Nalini leads a happy life. So answer is, Nalini leads a life full of happiness. Third one, she failed and it disappointed her. How do you write? Her failure gave her disappointment. Fourth one, India became an independent country in the year 1947. So answer is, India got independence in the year 1947. Fifth one, the child resembles her father. So answer is, the child has resemblance to her father. Fine, children? Okay, J section. Combine the pairs of sentences given below into a single sentence using the noun form of the highlighted words. First one, he is an honest person. Everyone likes him. And the answer is, for his honesty, everyone likes him. Second one, Satya gave an explanation. The police wanted to prove it. Police wanted Satya to give proof for her explanation. Third one, he speaks well. It attracts all. Answer is, his speech is an attraction for all. Suresh is always punctual and regular. It has earned him a good job. Punctuality and regularity earned Suresh a good job. Next one, the policeman arrived quickly. It made us happy. The quick arrival of the policeman made us happy. Fine. Next one, K section. Complete the sentences in the paragraph using the appropriate forms of words given in brackets. My sister wanted to go to Mumbai last week. She made a dash. Bracket word is decide. So she made a decision to buy a ticket at once. As dash, bracket word is reserve. So as reservation could be done online, she gave dash. So bracket word is prefer. So she gave preference to book a ticket that way. First, she collected dash. So the bracket word is inform. So first she collected information about the dash. Bracket word is arrive. So arrival. And dash, bracket word is depart. So depart will change into departure of trains and aeroplanes. Fine, children. A few days later, Androcles was captured by his master. He had to suffer all kinds of, bracket word is punish. So punishment. At last, he was thrown to a lion which was in great dash. Bracket word hungry. So great hunger. It had been kept in an dash. Bracket word is enclose. In an enclosure. And had not been fed for several days. His friends stood there with dash. Bracket word is tear. So stood there with tearful eyes as the lion rushed towards him. The lion stopped near him and stood for a while. Dash. So bracket word is look. Looking at him. Then it lay down by his side like a pet dog. So bracket word is obvious. Obviously, the lion recognized and wriggles, and the bracket word is help. Okay, help he had given. Fine, children. Now moving on to phrases and clauses. Finite and non-finite verbs. Words which denote an action are known as verbs. Action சொல்றதெல்லாம் verbs. We classify verbs into two types. They are finite verbs and non-finite verbs. So first we will see finite verbs. My brother goes to temple daily. B. We have already finished the project. The words printed in bold letters are finite verbs. Finite verbs indicate the tense and time of action. Finite verbs undergo a change as and when the subject or number of person changes. Whereas non-finite verbs means non-finite verbs do not indicate the tense and time of action. Non-finite verbs do not change even when the subject or number of person changes. There are three kinds of non-finite verbs. They are infinite, it means to verb. A gerund, it means verb plus ing, a participle. Example, my son likes to watch cricket matches. This is infinitive, to infinitive. Next one, B. Playing chess is my hobby. Here it is gerund. இங்க playing வந்து யாரும் விளையாடல. இங்க ஒரு actionே காமிக்கல. Noun பாதி, verb பாதி, that is called as gerund. Next one, C. Driven out of the kingdom, the king hid himself in a forest. So here this is participle. Now let us see phrase. Example 1. An intelligent boy, a costly pen, an interesting story. The above groups of words are known as phrases. It doesn't contain a finite verb. A phrase is a group of words without a finite verb. Now next one, clause. Example 1. A boy who is intelligent, a pen which is costly, a story which is interesting. The group of words given above are clauses. A clause is a group of words which contains a finite verb. ஒரு finite verb இருந்தாக்கா அது clause. Let us see some more examples. Having completed the work, the boy went out to play. The underlined part of the sentence doesn't contain a finite verb. This group of words is a phrase. Example 1. After the boy had completed the work, he went out to play. The underlined part of the sentence contains a finite verb. Hence, we call it a clause. Next one, kinds of phrases. We have three kinds of phrases according to their functions in sentences. Okay, two kinds, that is adjective phrase, adverb phrase. Adjective phrase, it is a group of words that does the work of an adjective. It describes the noun. Example, we bought chairs made of wood for our auditorium. Next one is adverb phrase. It is a phrase which functions as an adverb. The phrase supplies some information about the action. ஸோ adverb phrase இருக்குது, adjective phrase இருக்குது. ஒரு வேர்புக்கு சொல்லும்போது அது adverb ஆகுது, நவுனுக்கு சொல்லும்போது adjective மாறுது. ஓகே Okay, example 1. When the patient was taken to the emergency ward, the doctors rushed there in a hurried manner. Third one, noun phrase. This is a phrase which acts as a noun. Example 1. A boy of class 10 became the house captain. Okay, now next section we will do L section. Identify the phrase in the following sentences and classify them as adjective, adverb or noun phrase. Shall we do? Sentence 1. The girl in blue sari is my sister. So in blue sari, that is adjective phrase. In blue sari is adjective phrase. In a sari qualify pandrathu blue. So blue is adjective. Okay children? Next one. Kohli hopes to win the trophy. So here to win the trophy is noun phrase. Third one, the train halts at every junction. So here this is at every junction is adverb phrase. Fourth one, I have never seen such a picture. This is noun phrase. picture adana qualify pannirukku, that's why. Fifth one, she worked in an enthusiastic manner. So in an enthusiastic manner is adverb phrase. Moving on to kinds of clauses. Adverb clause, it modifies the verb, that is, it tells something about the action. This clause gives details about the action. இப்போ adverb clause naka verb பத்தி extra details. Okay, for example, the students were sitting quietly in the classroom until the teacher arrived. The highlighted part of the sentence speaks about the time of the action. Next one is noun clause. This clause functions as a noun. For example, whoever wins the contest will get a prize. The highlighted portion acts as a noun here. Next one, adjective clause. It acts as an adjective and describes a noun. For example, I went to the place where I was born. The highlighted words describes the place. Okay, fine. Now let's see the exercise part. Identify the clauses and I classify them accordingly. First one, Ram bought a pen that doesn't write well. So in this, which one is the phrase? That doesn't write well. Okay. So what I'll do? The main clauses are bold. Bold, what is written, that is called as main clause, and subordinate clauses are underlined. Come back as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Most of her friends whom she had invited attended her wedding. So whom she had invited, that is subordinate clause. My brother visits my friend whenever he comes to Chennai. So whenever he comes to Chennai is subordinate clause and bold one is main clause. Call me in case there is an emergency. So in case there is an emergency is subordinate clause and bold one, call me, is main clause. Until the sun sets, the old woman cannot step out of her house. So the old woman cannot step out of the house is subordinate clause and bold one is main clause. Okay, she knows where I go. So where I go is subordinate clause and she knows is main clause. Eighth one, you can go wherever you want. So wherever you want is subordinate clause, you can go is main clause. Fine, children. Okay, moving on to listening section. Listen to the procedures to book online tickets carefully and fill in the blanks that follow. Listen to the recording twice. So section, okay, then after listening you can fill in the blanks. So we'll go step by step, okay. Step 1, log to your IRCTC account on irctc.co.in. Step 2, now fill in the information asked in book your ticket section. Choose from and fill in the starting point of your journey. Fill in the destination in choose date and class. Step 3, click find trains. List of available trains will appear. Choose the train and then click on check availability and fare for the train of your choice. Step 4, click on book now. Step 5, now fill your personal details like name, date of birth, birth. So I will tell you one thing. Birth, B-I-R-T-H naka birthday porandadinu artham. B-E-R-T-H means the sleeping area. Okay, birth. Birth preference, mobile number and valid ID proof number and email. Ticket will be sent to this number and email. After filling information and captcha, click on continue booking. This is the final step where you have to make payment for your ticket. There are various methods through which IRCTC accepts payment. You can make the payment by credit card, debit card or e-wallets. Fine, children. Did you all listen well? Okay, now let us see the fill in the blanks. Dash into your IRCTC account. So what you should do? Log into your IRCTC account. Fill in the information asked to you in dash section. Fill in the information asked to you in book your ticket section. The next one, the dash and dash of your journey must also be selected. The starting point and destination of your journey must also be selected. Fourth one, List of dash trains will appear. List of available trains will appear. Fifth one, you must check on the dash and dash for your train of your choice. You must check on the availability and fare for the train of your choice. Sixth one, your personal details like dash and dash are a must. Your personal details like name and date of birth are a must. Seventh one, after filling information and captcha, click on dash booking. Click on continue booking. You can make the payment either by dash or dash, credit card or e-wallet. Fine, children? Okay, children, we'll do the remaining speaking, reading, writing in the next section. Okay, it means next episode. So don't miss to watch explanation videos, book back exercise and other things.